I probably hate something you love in fashion, and that's okay. Fashion is fun, except if you wear all black archive, it's kinda depressing. Just kidding. Now we already probably got someone upset. I'll rate each hot take or trend that you've probably participated in on whether it gets a thumbs up, down, or mid. And here we go. Definitely one of the biggest trends in 2022 was Gorpcore. When Gorpcore became a widespread trend, it did something pretty powerful that most trends can't actually accomplish. At least from what I saw in people who adopted the Gorpcore style, it actually changed up who they were, or at least what they were posting. I saw a lot more people getting outside and really using their purchases, which shows the true power of this trend. Compared to skateboarding, which is arguably the most influential sport style-wise, tons of people adopt that look and never care to get on the board. Based on the positive impact of Gorpcore, it gets a thumbs up. A look that's been super popular for layering is over a tank top. I've seen this more for the spring summer months as it's practical by being cool and comfortable. The people I see doing this 8 out of 10 times are wearing blue jeans or work pants, a tucked in tank top with a chain exposed, and often an unbuttoned button up. Personally, I kinda find this look annoying. It's a super simple outfit, which there's nothing wrong with, but the people I've seen wear it act like it's a groundbreaking combo. Layering with tank tops gets a thumbs down. I've got 6 fast sneaker hot takes spread throughout the video. Up first is 550s, which took over fashion social media, but somehow you never see them in public. The colorways are simple, the shoe is comfortable, and in my opinion, a legend in the making. For me, 550s get a thumbs up. Asics have been on a huge mainstream rise the past few months, and recently the hype was solidified thanks to Jound. Asics out of any sneaker brand has some of the best general release colorways, but I hate the hype that people are trying to put on the brand. To me they're clean, but I doubt they can do what New Balance has achieved the past couple years. For being clean and mostly affordable, they get a mid. I'm most curious about how people react to my opinion on everyone having their own brand. It's more of a streetwear thing, but it seems so many people start their own brands now. Between YouTube and TikTok, YouTube creators definitely have stronger brands. The problem with starting your own brand from what I see online is the mass amount of brands just using trendy or basic logos on tees or hoodies. In order for a real brand to stick in the streetwear lane, which is always changing with trends, they need a strong identity or story that most seem to lack. Fugazi is probably the best example of a brand doing this correctly. Starting your own brand is great for channels or accounts that genuinely understand and love clothes rather than making money, but for the majority, they're a thumbs down. A trend that kinda came out of nowhere is the popularity of mules. The pair that immediately comes to mind are the Birkenstock Bostons. I understand that convenience and comfortability heavily factor into why these are so popular, but in my opinion, there's a lot better design options if convenience and comfortability are the reasons you bought mules. For me, mules get a thumbs down. The celebrity with the most talked about style was definitely Kanye this year. All black pieces, balaclavas, and knee-high boots pretty much sum up his general look. This seemed to get a lot of hate, but one thing Kanye has consistently proved is that he's usually ahead of mainstream trends and ideas. If it wasn't for the boots and instead he had on Yeezys, I think his all-black looks could have built up a lot more mainstream love. Kanye's 2022 style gets a thumbs up. Adidas must be on their hands and knees praying Blokecore, which we'll talk about later, sticks around for a while, because I always remember seeing Sambas at the outlets. Good, cheap, basic everyday shoes, but once again doesn't need to be hyped up like Asics, so it's mid. If you know me or have watched my videos, you know I love Jordan 1s. No, not these ones, but OG and simple colorways. Jordan 1s are a hack in making any outfit look more cool, and nothing more really needs to be said. they definitely get a thumbs up. Ame Leon Dor definitely has gained way more fans in 2022. With the brand's increasing popularity, along came the increased use of the term grown-up streetwear. The idea grown-up streetwear is essentially streetwear pieces that are more refined. Pieces seem to be less logo and graphic heavy and instead lean more into traditional menswear styles. With Brendan Bebenzian's fall-winter line at J. Crew coming out, this is confirmed that grown-up and a bit of prep look is here to stay in style. Minimalism being big has also contributed to the grown-up streetwear lane. Overall, this gets a mid for me because I like this style, but don't think it's as good as it's hyped up to be. Right up there in popularity with Gorpcore, this year we also had Blokecore. This look was pretty simple and standard of jean shorts or jeans, a football jersey, and some sort of sneaker, the two most popular being Adidas Sambas and Margiela Gats. Personally, the best sports jerseys are hockey teams, but after that, in a very close second, is football jerseys, especially when you go the vintage route. Between the availability of colors and patterns, plus the comfortability, Blokecore gets a thumbs up. Some similarities to Asics, but even more popular, this year we had Salomon. Now quickly, you probably just pictured someone posted up in an Arc'teryx shell paired with XT6s or 4s, which does look good, but really the standout has been ACS Pros, one of the best models of the year coming from Salomon and earning a thumbs up. Now let's get to the shoes hypebeasts are already regretting they paid resale for. Wait, not these, we gotta wait another 6 months for Asics. There we go, the Nike Dunks. Nike has continued to pump and dump these faster than any shoe they've released. However, these are still a classic, and if you disagree, you're wrong. There's so many great colorways of Dunks, you just gotta find the right ones. Definitely another strong thumbs up. One of the more defining trends or looks of the year has been cropping men's clothing. Most notable are the Yeezy Gap hoodies, really bringing this fit to mainstream attention. This also got more people to cut their vintage tees in order to get a boxy fit. This is what a lot of oversized fitting pieces have been missing in my opinion. By cropping basic items like tees and hoodies, it makes them look more purposeful in their oversized fit, rather than looking like you ignored the size charts. Because this trend got a lot of people to consider proportions, I think this gets a thumbs up. For those of you watching who aren't annoyed by my opinions, go check out my other videos and let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching, I'll see you next time. Peace.